Good Sunday evening, South Carolina weather watchers. I am the host for South Carolina Weather, Jesse Peterson, and let's go ahead and talk about the weather for your Sunday evening. Now, looking at the radar right now, as you can see, no precipitation is falling inside South Carolina. You see those little thing right here inside the middle? That's not precipitation. That's just some corruption inside the radar corrosion. We do have some showers over here inside of Georgia, though. I don't think they're gonna reach South Carolina, but just something to watch for, especially if you're on this western part right here. But I don't think that it's gonna make it to South Carolina. Moving on, let's go ahead and talk about the entire United States. If we go ahead and switch over to the MRMS, you can obviously see there goes those showers over there. Switch over to the winter weather radar. You can see that there is some showers not only inside Georgia but Alabama as well, and we do have some severe weather up here inside of Pennsylvania and Oregon as well. We even have some precipitation that goes all the way up towards New York City as well, inside of New Jersey, Massachusetts, and even parts of Connecticut as well. We even have some showers up here inside of Maine. And then if we move over to the west, you can even see that we do have some rain scattered pretty much throughout most of the west, and even some showers up there inside of North Dakota. Switching over though to our cloud cover. Cloud cover right now is looking pretty scattered. There is obviously some cloud cover from those showers over there inside of Georgia. But as of now, mainly those cloud covers are just gonna stay over towards the western part. Maybe some scattered one just south, just like south of Columbia. And here's a look at those models as well, just to show you what the clouds might try to do. Go ahead and continue this forward. The models actually weren't even thinking that there may have been clouds or not. I guess they couldn't make up their mind, but as you can see from what they seem like now, they think that some clouds will get up into the upstate around tomorrow morning, and then they even try to work down towards the coast as well. Continuing on, they kind of start to dissipate as they kind of get towards the coast, but then these clouds do in fact make it. This is around tomorrow night. You can see the clouds still moving eastward, and then finally, as we get to like the closer to like the 48-hour mark, they start to clear out a bunch, and we won't have any more clouds. So definitely some scattered clouds that we have to watch for going into tomorrow and Tuesday as well. Here's our current temperature: 73 inside Columbia, 64 in Charleston, 66 in Myrtle Beach, 70 in Greenville, 73 in Augusta, and 66 in Savannah, as well as 70 up there inside of Rock Hill. Here's our low temperature for tonight. Low temperatures can actually reach up to 63 in Charleston, 62 Hilton Head Island, 61 Myrtle Beach, 58 in Columbia and Sumter, 59 in Florence, 57 in Greenville, Spartanburg, and Rock Hill, and 58 over there inside of Anderson as well. Peak sustained wind gusts, those peak sustained winds will stay at around close to around 10 miles an hour. They may drop a little bit tonight, I think, to around potentially 3 to 5 miles per hour. And then here's our gust as well. Those gusts will especially start to drop as well, to around a good like 10-mile-an-hour range, maybe even less than that. No precipitation is expected for the next 24 hours. And let's go ahead and talk about the SPC outlook. So as you can see, we do have a TSTM for tomorrow. A TSTM is just our general risk of thunderstorms, just your everyday thunderstorm. As you can see up there inside of northern South Carolina as well. So watch out if you are up there for some isolated thunderstorms. And then here is our day 3 categorical outlook as well. We do have another chance for some thunderstorms as well, just for northern parts of South Carolina. And that's all that I have for when it comes to current data right now. Let's go ahead and move on to the regional and the global models and see what they show. If we want to switch over to precipitation type, and I switch my screen over, as you can see, there goes the severe thunderstorm watch up here inside of Pennsylvania. Winter storm watch is over here to the west because of this storm that's going to bring snow going on like tomorrow as well, going into like 2 to 5 p.m. And then here we have, this is where the enhanced risk of severe weather is, mainly for hail for portions of Nebraska, Kansas, and Oklahoma. That will bring that. And then going into the the 16th, we have a bit more of a bigger severe weather threat going into Tuesday for parts of Chicago, all the way down into Urbana, Illinois, down towards Kentucky, Tennessee, and then Arkansas. And then we have another risk for some more storms going into the 17th for Kentucky as well. When this reaches us, it'll probably just be a couple of showers. That's about it. And just continuing on forward, again, just more showers. April the 20th, potential for some severe weather on April the 20th going into the 21st, and this time it's at 5 p.m. As of now, it's at 5 p.m. So if something actually does go down inside of South Carolina, I actually can be live instead of it being at 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. And then heavy rain pushes in actually at around 2 to 3 a.m. And the thing is that I'm watching for this thread is that it looks like maybe not a lot of rain will fall, especially morning rain as well. As of now, does not seem like a lot of morning rain will fall, which will intensify those storms even more. But moving on, that will move off the coast on the 22nd, and then again just more showers from this storm system right here. And then after that, everything else is 300 hours out, so it's too far to talk about as of now. And that's all that I have. According to some weather news today, Marlboro County inside of South Carolina, let me see if I don't know if they still have that up or not, but inside of Marlboro County, South Carolina, I know they had to change to an e-learning day because of one of the storms that came through there. They need to do not scheduled maintenance, but an emergency maintenance for one of the schools there, so they had to shut down the entire district because I guess something happened and it messed with the schools and all that kind of stuff from the storm that came through as well. So I think they were the highest county with the most amount of power outages as well. So that just happens from time to time. So they are under a e-learning day tomorrow, I'm pretty sure. And then here is our temperature anomalies for the week. As you can see, we're going to be above average for pretty much most of the week. Your temperatures can get up all the way from the low 80s to the low 90s throughout most of South Carolina. So it's going to be a hot week, a very nice week, but also a hot week as well. I'm going ahead and zoom our way out because I do want to talk about the precipitation as well. I'm going to go ahead and zoom back in so we don't see that ad in the right. As you can see, we're also going to be below average for when it comes to precipitation. So it's going to be hot and dry this week. It's going to be highs all the way inside of the low 80s to the high 90s with no rain pretty much for this week. Obviously, still cannot rule out an isolated shower, but it's not going to be as much rain as we usually see during this time of the year. So it's going to be pretty below average. That's all that I have to say. Thank you guys so much for being here. Make sure that you guys like, subscribe, and hit the share button and go ahead and share it with all the people that you know. And if you're on the live stream right now, please make sure that you go to the video and hit the like button for when it comes out. You don't have to watch it. I just would really appreciate if you hit the like button. We're at 71 subscribers right now. 71 as last time that I checked. So if you go ahead and hit the subscribe button. We only need 4 more to hit our goal of 75. Only 4 more. So that would really help me out a lot. But thank you guys so much for being here, and I will be back tomorrow morning with another forecast update if you're on the recording.